Hello. Grumpy Goblin here. I'm back. Had a weird night's sleep last night. But I'm back. I'm here. Working on my base. As per usual. Trying to get a train down into the core over here. It's fun. It's fun. Whew, that was a pretty far fall. I'm glad I survived it. There we go. Now we're going in the right direction. So I built a rover. And made this ramp here. It was a lot easier building the ramp with a rover and a paver than by hand. But I don't know. It was very... The rover controls are not good. Let's just put it that way. They've always been kind of wonky, and I've never really liked using rovers because they're difficult to steer at times. I sound like all I ever do is complain about this game, but I really love it. But I've got to go up and get more posts soon. Yeah, more posts needed. Whoa. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like an extended flat area down here at the bottom for me to put like a mini base, like a little micro base. And by that I just mean like a place to drop supplies off and process incoming materials and whatnot. Whee. So I had to do this loop around this way instead of right up into the base because I wanted to leave room for my train to be able to drop off supplies, resources here, and for it to be processed in this direction with automation. I'm going to recreate my automated storage. I decided to recreate my automated storage sorting from my main game here. Should be fun. And I don't even know if they'll be needed in this game because I don't know like how much longer I need to do stuff in this game. Like, because this is like a special save. The Glitchwalker DLC is a world in and of itself. It's kind of weird. I may be doing all of this, building a base and everything for absolutely nothing. burn that up. I don't want that anymore. Yeah, so it might be for absolutely nothing, you know? Because I could get a couple. I don't even know. There might be only 2 more missions left. Is all I know. Is what I mean. I was really disappointed. I went through 2, what I thought were good veins of hematite and spherulite as I was digging down. I got 1 each. So that was disappointing. So rovers just don't. There's an exocache right over there. And there's some research right over there. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll leave the exocaches stacked up over here for processing later. But we'll run this one through research. So I did spend a lot of research points. I'm down to 24,000. I spent like 25,000 in the last episode. I unlocked nanocarbon alloy, which I'm going to need soon. But what I want to do now is start on my automated storage. So if you want to see an automated storage system built, that's what I'm going to do. Assuming I have the resources for it. I'm not sure I do, but I'll check. And if not, I'll go get them. So basically, what I need is nine XL platform Bs, around 9 or 10, 15 large resource containers, 10 auto arms, 1 smelter, preferably 6 or 7 solos, which we're not going to have in this game, and 6 medium gas containers. So let's start on the platform Bs, because those just take resin. I know I've got resin. I'm going to need 9 of them. And they each take... Oh no, these are the extra large. These are not just resin. I forget what the XLs take. Probably stuff I don't have. Let's just be honest. 9 XL platforms. Are going to run me a total of 14 resin, no, 18 resin and 18 iron. Alright, so here's the resin. I've got 1 left, so we're going to have to centrifuge some. We're going to have to centrifuge some resin. These... Oh, I dropped... Why do I only have 1 canister? Oh, I do have 2. One of them's half empty. Alright, let's grab some more soil. I feel bad messing that. Oh, what did I just do? I just dug into the floor. Dug into the floor because of camera angles. Yep, there's resin down there. I could pick some of that up. I'm going to pick that up while I'm making these ones. This was me driving through with the Rover. Collected a ton of... Or I didn't collect it. It all shot out the back because it wasn't... It didn't collect any iron or spherolite like I wanted it to. Alright, so I need 18, 13. I'm also not feeling that great today physically, but I'm going to do my best for y'all. Alright, let's make some more soil. I find the rovers with the pavers attached to be so hard to control because the up-down movements are so erratic and hard to get exactly how you want it. So annoying. It really is. Alright, I know I don't have anywhere near enough iron for this. That was one of the reasons why I went looking for iron. Yeah, we got a whole 3. A whole 3. I feel like I want to do this manually because I got a whole 1. I got a whole 1 while going through them. Oh, that's finished iron. Derpy derp. Derpy derp. So we went through iron down here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Stop. Oh my gosh. Alright, hopefully this is a good vein. I'm glad I caught that. Yeah, so this sucks. Let's put some light in here. It's kind of cool you can put those there. They should light them all up. Was that my only light? I thought I had 2 on me. That's my light. Come back to me, light. Now I can see what I'm doing. Just stay. There we go. That looks like that's all there is down here, doesn't it? Maybe some more this way? Ah, jeez. Great. That was kind of pointless. What did I get? 4 out of there? 5. I got 5 out of there. Yay. Hey, I just got another one. There is not much in this. Alright, let's... No. No. Call the train down here. Let's get some more posts made, I guess. Alright, alright. We're gonna make some more rail posts and go on down. I think there's more iron down at the bottom. Hello, train. I need resin and aluminum to make rail posts. Of course, I just... let's set this over here. That's carbon. Give me my canister from the train. I should have carried it over with me and saved some walking. Making more iron. I need aluminum and resin, which means I have to take from the resin that I just collected. I have 25, yeah, so that's not bad. Let's make 3 posts. 1, 2, 3. Do any soil? I've got some soil. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a little bit more. I didn't take a canister. Silly me. More resin. There we go. How am I doing on aluminum? Let's make N down here, right? No, rubber, compound, titanium, copper, lithium, aluminum. Of course, it's the last one that I check. Got 9 of those. So let's plop it here. We'll pop the small printer here. There we go. And we'll export some aluminum, and we'll make... First of all, we'll bring it back in so I don't make a massive mess. We're going to make rail post bundles. Now eject them. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Bring the aluminum back in. Alright. Take my hematite. That's my iron. That's finished iron. We only got 10 of those. Need much more. Hopefully we can find a good iron vein down here. Yep, you see what I see. I'm going to start this into research really quick because I forgot about it. Come on. There we go. There we go. And not where I wanted to go. Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay. Okay. There we go. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I would have been very sad if that had rolled off and away. Can I put that on those? I don't need to. I was just trying to see if I could. Oh, I should be placing these further to the side to make room for the train, or for the rover if I want to drive it down here again. Adjustments must be made. Yep, keep going. But I really didn't do it. You know what? I'm not. If I need the rover down here, you kind of survive anything in a rover. So if I need the rover down here, I'll just... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. No, I don't want to slide. I just want to not have to walk at a snail's pace. It's all or nothing. I am going to scoot these all over eventually. I should have been hugging the side to begin with. Do 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 do. Almost to the bottom. I see wolfram. I don't see any iron anywhere. I need iron. I need iron really bad. I need iron really bad. There we go. Bring the train down. Iron, iron, iron. Iron, iron, iron. What's on my radar? What's down here? Anything? There's an exo cache over there. Let's go grab that. Or, I don't know, maybe not. This is just crazy down here. on my level in all of this stuff or behind it? Oh, it's over here. Too bad I don't need any resin or compound, because there is a shit ton of it down here. If you think I'm going to use my hoverboard, you're crazy. Still no iron. Let's... Alright, I need to go get that fault finder thing. Not fault finder. Hey Wheat, how's it going today? Thanks for stopping in. Oh, there's some iron over here. Let's bring the train over here. There's some iron. There's some iron. I hope it's a nice big vein. Maybe I should, good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not feeling super great, but I'm nice. I'm feeling nice. Question. I might have an answer. I'll do my best. Zinc is made from spherolite. Are you in the you're in the regular game, I'm assuming? Like not I'm playing the DLC Glitchwalkers. If you're new to the game, you're probably in the main world. You can find spherolite on Silva, which is your main planet, your starting planet, and De Solo, which is the moon of Silva. That's where you can find sphelerite. And you smelt that, and that turns into zinc. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, if you're in the regular game, just look for sphelerite. In Silva, you'll find it in the caves, so you've got to dig underground to go into the caves. It looks like a purplish, I don't know, you have sphelerite, then you need to smelt it in a smelter and it will turn into zinc. You have to build a smelter. A smelter prints, you got to go into your catalog, like I have open right now. This is the catalog. And go into medium printer and scroll down until you see where is it? Oh no, this is small printer. Sorry. There we go. This button here is your backpack. This button here is the small printer. This is the medium printer, and this is the large printer. So you're going to print the smelter from the medium printer. This is confusing because it says large printer there because it's asking you to print. That's to unlock the large printer. But you're going to scroll to the right and choose smelting furnace. It takes 1 compound and 2 resin. If you've already built the smelter, you have to place it on a platform and you have to feed power to that platform from solar or wind power or a small generator or something like that. You got to get power to it, and then you can smelt. I'm tempted to make an auto extractor for this iron down here. We're gonna unlock it. I have rubber. Yeah, no problem. If you look on YouTube, there's a lot of great videos on it. You just need a smelter. Yeah, I'm gonna make an auto extractor for this iron down here. Because I need to? No, because I can. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. I sure hope when he gets out on the right side. Yes, he does. Alright. We'll fix those posts later. I'm going to move them all to the far left so that I can bring the rover down if I ever want to again. Awesome. Print all the things. I'll show you my smelter. I mean, you're going to do it. You're going to see it here in a minute of your own, but I'm coming up to my base here and I have a smelter set up. Let's hop out. Oh no, actually I don't have a regular smelter set up at this base. I'm just using a single one here. But I have one set up at the other base, but I'm not going there right now. But yeah, you're printing it, you'll see it. You just place it on any platform like you do any other thing, and then when you have resources that need to be smelted into their final metal, you just pop the nuggets on it. And they use a little bit of power, so make sure your base is powered well, and you should be good. Set that exo cache over there. Alright, we're going to build an auto extractor, though. I need an exo chip. Let's go ahead and set this up. Auto extractor. One exo chip. I need a steel, a tungsten carbide, and a rubber. I have rubber in one of these. I know I do. There it is. Last one I check. Again, it's always the last one I check. I'm gonna make two of them. So I'm gonna double up on all my resources. Where's that silo? I had an unopened silo at one point. What did I do with it? I don't know. Maybe I did open up both of them. I think I did, actually. Ba-da-da-da-da. Alright. So now I need steel and a tungsten carbide. Tungsten carbide is tungsten and carbon. Really easy to come by. This here is nothing but carbon. And my tungsten is right here. I have a bunch of tungsten. I think I should make several of these. That's what I think. Tungsten and carbon. Let's make... How much carbon do I have? I have 12 carbon and... Well, I have 13 carbon because there's one up there. Wait a minute, there's actually 13. 14. We're gonna use up all my carbon because it's really easy to replace. So I'm just going to set this on repeat. We're going to make 14 tungsten carbide. And I wish I was doing this on a larger thing. Oh, this isn't going to work very well. That's going to take a while. I needed to do this on an extra large platform. Or, nope. Let's just pause it for a second. Or, no, I'm going to have to pull them off. I don't have an extra large. That's what I'm getting around to making. What goes into an extra large platform? I'm having a total brain fart right now. Extra large platform B is 4 iron. That's why I'm collecting all the iron. Awesome, I appreciate that, sub. Wheat, go ahead and sub. That would be awesome. Thank you. Have a great day. Enjoy smelting all of your resources. May you have a very smelty day. No problem. I'm on here often. If you have any more questions, pop in. So I need 4 iron first to make a large platform to do things a little bit more efficiently. Or do I just do things inefficiently first? I don't know. I'm having a really crazy day. That's got 10 iron in it. Yeah, let's make an extra large platform. What in the world? There we go. I couldn't grab it. I couldn't grab it. Extra large platform B, 4 iron. Let's make 2 of them. I'm gonna need them anyway, so I might as well make them while I got them. And while that's doing, I'll be making these manually over here with carbon. Why did I move? Oh yeah, I moved the carbon so that I could make that one more. Alright. Boom, boom. And just continue. Do I have a empty canister or a canister with like 1 thing in it? That's only got 2. Let's take the titanium out of that. Set that on the ground. And you are now my tungsten carbide container. Oh, jeez. That's the wrong one. I'm so glad I caught that. I need this one. Not that one with the angle. Look at all, oh my god, look at all that fell out. I am so glad I glanced over at that. I would have been very upset had I had made that. But I need resin on this one as well. I thought 4 iron sounded kind of high. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was only 2. It was only 2. Silly Willy. Silly Willy me. There we go. And I do want this to make as many of these as I can. Okay. Just a little bit of smell of printing time wasted, but I'm glad I was able to cancel it. I don't use those other platforms for anything, the one that it was printing. Occasionally I'll use them for displaying things or whatnot, but nah. Whew, I'm glad I caught that. That has sucked. Thought I ended up with 2 of those. That was a lot of material that would have been wasted. So what's the other thing with the auto extractor? Steel. I'm also going to have to make steel. Steel, 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 steel. Do 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 do. We're doing good on tungsten carbide. And after this I gotta make some steel. Alright, that's empty now. My last tungsten carbide. Excellente. Hello. There we go. Alright, steel is argon, iron, and carbon. Of course it's iron. So I need to make more carbon. I'm going to do that there. And we're going to go grab... You know what? Give me that empty canister. Where'd it go? Empty. Alright. There is a bunch of organics laying down here. And here's my carbon. Hello. took off my hoverboard down here. Like a fool. Alright. Do I have another empty one? That's iron. Thought I had another empty one. Yeah, those take up a lot of space. Let's move those out of here. Boom, boom. Is this one empty? Yeah, there's the other empty one. Alright, more carbon on the way. I'm going to cancel this one and move all this stuff out of the way. What a mess. Nope. Because 2 of these is good for now. I haven't made any of the auto arms or anything yet. I'm not going to mess with those right now. I'm not going to automate anything. I'm just getting the platforms out here for doing some gas stuff here. Stop. Put you on the end down here. You reach? Nope. I'll just move you closer. Bloop. Bloop. Whoops. Alright, we have power. Okay, we're going to make steel. And steel is iron, carbon, and argon. So I need to take these iron. I'm going to have 5 iron. And then I need argon, or I need carbon. Argon's already loaded up. I need to go get this carbon that I'm smelting over here. Some people have found 3 of these on this planet. I have just the one so far. No, not the smelters. They found 3 QDRTGs. Not the smart smelters. Get one to get things started over here. 4 steel. Oh, perfect. Just perfect that this had 3 empty spaces on it. Steel! Alright. So now we're going to go to our auto extractor, and I have everything, I think, now, right? Put the steel. Steel, we're going to make 2 auto extractors. Oh, jeez. You just take 1 exo chip, right? Yep. And rubber. And rubber. And another exo chip. Where'd that other... Oh, I need to grab another exo chip. It's in my backpack. I don't need to grab another exo chip. Bingo. Bring that over, and that's everything I need to make 2 auto extractors, right? Oh, the tungsten carbide. I made a bunch of it. It's over here. Should be right here. Yep. Give me 2 of those. And now this should produce 2 beautiful brand new auto extractors. That didn't take that much time. Here's 18 carbon. That's my piddly 1 spherolite. Zinc. Or not zinc. Yeah, zinc. So annoying. One almost completed. Once this finishes, we'll take it down and set it up on the iron. I might need some power extenders. Yep, there's some. I also want to take down an empty canister. That one is empty. Almost done. Almost done. I want this to set to stop all cars. Toot, toot, toot. I love the train sounds. Alright. Extractor number 1 is ready. Let's go set it up on the iron downtown. Hopefully it's a good stream and get a nice good green bar on it. Before I pop out though, I'm going to move the tracks over to the right. Starting right here. Oh, I don't want to slide! Oh, train is on the line. Of course, it is kind of close. Over to there. This is nerve-wracking. Move you over to there. No, I need him on the far left, don't I? Because he jump out. He always jumps out on the right side. Dang it. Yeah, I need him on the far left over here. Well, right the way I'm facing now. You get what I'm saying. This is so that if I ever feel crazy enough to bring the rover down here again, there's room on this ramp to get it down. Why on earth I would want to do that, I don't know. I don't like the rovers. This is kind of nice though. I'm getting it straightened out. It looks better. Kind of terror-inducing if you were actually like on a train. An open air train going along the cliffside like that, like on a path like that. That would be scary. Which is another reason why I think they should release this game with a VR, virtual reality version. I think that would be incredible. And I could look wherever I wanted to. And I could control where the camera is looking at. Getting a lot more. I'm getting a lot more distance out of these. Readjusting them like this. Might be able to get all the way down to the iron that we've come here for. In fact, let's cut over this way. Move this one over on this side. There we go. And there's the iron down there. Our ultimate goal. Perfect. That's lithium. All right. Honestly, this does not look like a good iron deposit. Hematite deposit. But we'll see. Let's see, what is there anything else over there? Here's another one up here. Copper in the wall there. copper over there. Hey, there's a vault. Is that one I've already done? Let's bring the train this way. Excuse me. There's wolframite, tungsten. That looks like a huge vein. I'll tell you what, if this iron here, I need iron most of all. I'm going to do the iron kind of regardless of how good or bad it is, because I need it bad. No, that's not good. Yeah, it's not a good vein at all. Not a good vein at all. How is this one up here? Not much better. In fact, slightly worse, it looks like. I bet you that's a good copper, though. It's better. I'm still going to do this iron down here, even though it's not that great. Because I need a lot of iron for making my automation system. Okay. Alright, let's go up and get that other one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get in you. We'll have to move all these over to the far left eventually. There's the other one. Now, I'm thinking of the surface now. Have I seen big deposits of stuff on the surface? Why don't we go ride our train for a little bit? Nope, wrong button. Not underground, but across the surface here. Don't need to tap resin. There's ferrite right there. How much zinc do I need? Hey, there's a big solar panel there. Graphite we can make. Is that a functioning one? I'm pretty good on power. This does not look like... Oh, no, there's that with a light reflection. No, this one's not functioning. more wolframite. Tungsten's not bad. But I don't really need a bunch of it right now. Yeah. Let's go the other way. That's graphite over there. There's clay. I can always centrifuge make clay though from soil. I'm looking for a good iron vein. That would be awesome. Hey, let's grab this research while we're here. Gunk. I see wolframite in the distance there. Lots of resin. Oh, there's 2 research thingies. 3 research thingies. Research thingies. Over 900 hours in the game and he calls them research thingies still. Let's drop these off to research. In fact, yeah. I was going to relocate relocate the research thing. I'm just going to move it to right here. Hello. Nope. Hello. Hello. There you go. And one more. Alright. Let's hop on. Looking for cool. Oh, I don't have an empty resource container. I would have been very upset with myself. This is an empty one right here. Hello. You know what? I didn't even check to see if that... let's go down and check to see if it's even collecting the iron. I hate that. I hate that you have to check. Like, if you put an empty container on an extractor, the logic of the game should figure out what you want to happen with that container. I should not have to babysit it and make sure that it is taking in the resource that's being mined. So this is a little bit of a waste of time, but it would be a less waste of time if I go down here and find out that it has not been collecting the hematite. I'm a little annoyed with myself for not checking before I left, but oh well. I annoy myself quite frequently. I annoy myself quite frequently. You might say I do it decently. That's some more iron in there. Hey, look, I'm glad I came down. It's not taking it in. Dang it. Dangity dang, dang it. Because output was turned on. Now it'll work. All that time wasted. Alright, now back. Glad I thought to come down here. Because if I came down here in like 2 hours and there was one nugget sitting on it, I would have been very put out. As Prince Humperdinck would say. Humperdinck, Humperdinck. Humperdinck, Humperdinck, Humperdinck. Thank the devs for unrealistic physics and not requiring us to have clearance for everything that we take on a train. keep going. Kind of hard to see at night. Oh, come on. Oh, I do want to grab. There's been something here that I've been wanting to grab forever, but I didn't have a backpack on me. I don't think I can get up there that high. Nope, I can't get up high enough to it. And I didn't want to turn on the hoverboard. Gotcha. You know what? I could tap an aluminum here because I really am going to need aluminum soon. There's a big aluminum field coming up. Let's do the aluminum. Go back and make another extractor. Because I have one on iron right now. Yeah, let's do this aluminum. This aluminium. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not great, but it is definitely better than the iron that I'm on underground right now. That's good. Are you? Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, let's turn this on. Have it give me one nugget. First of all, disable output. Hit better. Hit better. Yay! Okay, cool. That worked. I just want to go back and check on things. Just to see if there's any iron along the way here. I don't think there is. That track takes me to the third storm. I wonder if there's any good iron deposits in this path that I took down into the planet. Lots of copper. Why is my backpack so stinking full? There's a lot of iron in there. I'm going to stop temporarily and grab a bunch of it. I know I don't have a container on me, but there's a lot in there. Snatched out of the air. And I'm going to inefficiently load up my train with it. I know. I know. I did not plan on coming down here this way and getting it, but I need a ton of iron, so I'm going to grab it where I see it. Don't want the resin. Oops. Don't want the resin. Compound. Ooh. That was a little bit of everything. If I had realized I would have come across this much, I would have brought a container with me, but I didn't. So I didn't. Might have been it for the hematite. Feels like all resin and compound now. Do I see any more iron deposits? Hey, here we go. Ooh, that's really hard to get through. Cool. Actually gotten a good deal of hematite manually, which is something I don't normally do this late in the game, but I really have no choice because I need a lot of iron. And I forgot my containers. Like a silly person whose mother smelt of elderberries. There's some more over there. Alright, that's a good start. We got that auto extractor pulling some out for me too. You see any more iron I can just grab really quick before we head out? No, let's just go. Whoop whoop! So much iron in the walls here. If I could precariously get an auto extractor down to it, that would be nice. In the walls and the ceiling. Look at that. Hematite. Hematite. Ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-da. This base seems to be looking a-okay. Not that I expected it to change at all. Let's take these back with me. Why do they make it so hard to choose the storage? There we go. We're going to go to the Zeta Storm here soon. That is empty. Hey! Hey, 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 hey! Awesome! There we go. Much more efficient. Dang, I collected quite a bit by hand. 16 nuggets. Let's go see how our aluminum is doing. Hey, there's another... Oops, no, stop. There we go. See any more research? Nope. How are we doing? We are 14 full. Oh, hello. Two right next to one another. Oh, there's a third one off in the distance there. Let's hoverboard and go get it and get killed. Da 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 da. Always glancing, always looking about, hoping to see something I missed the first 30 times I went through this place. Cool. Alright, let's immediately get this iron smelting. Alright. Yes, place it there. Disable output on that one. Nope, I don't want you to be zinc. You... Oh, God. There we go. Hey. I love how those sound squishy. Okay, let's build... I was going to build another auto extractor, wasn't I? But that means I got to build more of those steel and tungsten. I don't need to do tungsten carbide, I just need to do more steel, which I guess isn't that hard. Let's move this ceramic off of here. And let's move this large printer over to here. That way I can pull stuff as I make it. So I need a tungsten carbide, which I made a bunch of. I just forget where I put it. That's all. Tungsten carbide. And I made rubber. I already have rubber. I think steel's the only thing I need to make some more of. Where is my rubber? Yeah, it's time to get a sorted thing. There it is. Got 5 rubber left. That's cool. Is that that's steel, right? Yeah, I already have a steel, and I got another steel. Okay. So I really just need exo chips. Ooh. Oh, cool. I got enough to make 2 more auto extractors. I just need the exo chips, which are right here. I just walked past. 2 exo chips, please. Uno, dos. Plop. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Pop those on that. And there. Oh, and I had it set up to just auto make them. Perfect. Alright, let's go check and see how our iron is doing underground. Let's take this empty canister to swap out. Empty. Empty. And let's head underground. What I shoulda, shoulda done, is set a beacon over where that other track comes in, so that I could connect the two and have like a throughway. Alas, I did not. $27. Not great. Not great. Let's see. Did I have any... Did I see graphite last time I was down here? I thought I did. So the firewall, the second firewall has been breached. I have not gotten down there yet to that where that firewall was. How are we doing up here? 28 still. That is really, really slow because it's a bad vein. It's almost a depleted vein. Is that lithium? I think that's the lithium symbol. Yeah. No, it's not. Those are kind of like, those aren't straight line. Those are kind of like flower petals. Lithium is straight. Is that laterite? No. Alright, well, there was some aluminum. Where did I... No, that was on the surface. I don't think I've seen aluminum down here. Oh, here's some more hematite though. Ooh, nice. Get out of here, organic. Ooh, yeah. All right. So actually, turn this off. Oh, that would have been fun to fall all the way down into. Alright, we're up to 30. So this is almost full. Let's go ahead and let it get the last 2. And I think I'm done with the iron. I'm going to move it over here to the... I have tons of tungsten. I should have brought a packager down with me. Is there graphite down here? I thought for sure there was graphite down here. Graphite. I don't think there is. I'm just going to waste time looking for it. I don't know if I need tungsten as much as I need everything else. Iron is the most important thing I need right now, because I need a ton of it to make all my platforms for my automated sorting. Alright, so that is full. We'll pull that off. Swap this out that only has 8 in it. And let it keep going. Alright, let's head back up with a full canister of iron. And maybe we'll swing over and pick up our aluminum whatnots. I need to start making the large resource containers. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Such a slow moving train. Dee dee dee, dee dee dee. We're approaching 2 hours. When I get to the top up here and start this smelting, I'm going to call it for now. I will probably be on later today. I'm not feeling 100%, but let's see. Whoa. So I got 1. Thought there was enough there to make 2. What is it missing? The tungsten carbide and the rubber. Oh, because they're not on... I didn't have them on output. It's always something. Dang it. That upsets me. This is almost full of iron. It will definitely be full of iron when this is done. Aluminum. Alright, let's go check on the aluminum. I don't have an empty container to take with me. That's only got 3 rubber left. Let's go ahead and inject all those here. And take it to go swap out the aluminum, which is back this way. I did say that when I got up to the top with my train I would call it a stream, but I am going to go get the aluminum and then come back and then call it a stream. Bum bum bum. I need to start carrying a couple packagers on the train to move auto extractors around. we have relocated the base. I'm adding some to-dos here. Add some, put packagers on train for relocating extractors. And that is not completed. Boom. Don't you love the sound of an extractor? Off in the distance, doing its thing, working non-stop for ya. Is that... Oh, we got here just in time. 32. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh, I didn't want to uproot it. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to damn it. You're obviously reaching for this up here. Can't even get it in my view because of these camera angles. Jeez. Alright, there we go. That was fun. That was fun. When I complain, I know that I sound like... Why is that battery draining? Interesting. Maybe it's time to upgrade my energy systems. How much power does an extractor use? I never even thought about that. I think they use 8. Because you can run them with 2 RTGs. We're about ready to hit low speed. Well, there's other batteries in the system, in the network, so we're good, but still. We are running on negative, in the negative right now. There's my next auto extractor. They draw 8. Yeah, I was right. They draw 8 power. So I've got 2 running, so that's 16. That's why my energy's dropping. That would explain it. That would explain it perfectly. Alright, there's a full iron. Where's my aluminum? That's gonna go here. No, here. Iron off to the side. And now we're gonna have a full aluminum soon. Alright. Aluminum can go over here. And that's the resin, right? Yep. And with the... Oh, I can go here. And then with this here, we'll make extra large platforms till the end of time. Extra XL Platform C, resin and iron. But I'm not going to do that now because I'm feeling kind of under the weather. I'm going to take a quick little break or a long break. I don't know. So if you were here for a minute or the whole thing, thank you so much.